Hey everyone, welcome to Rivals of Waterdeep. We are 5 of us here. This is episode 4.
Episode 4.
Yeah. Wow.
We're doing it, guys.
Or episode 34, or season 3, episode 4.
Is it really 34?
Yes.
No, it would be 24. Because it goes 0, 0, and then
that's right. You're in the future right now.
I'm so excited.
You're in the future.
Whoa. Still 24 episodes, that's a lot.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We have a new president, everybody, in the future.
Oh, that would be great. Who's our president?
You're going to have to get there and find out.
John Stamos.
Oh my God.
No one saw it coming.
Uncle Jesse.
Vice President
He's everyone's
Dave
uncle now.
Coulier.
Yes. Cut it out.
Oh my God.
So, hey guys, I am Cicero. I am not Shareef. We are DM-less. We're going to run this adventure without a DM. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Shareef is on his way, but we knew you guys were in the chat, and we just didn't want to leave you guys hanging around in the chat, talking amongst yourselves. You can talk to us.
Yeah.
So I guess before we get started, what we'll do is we'll go around the table, introduce ourselves, introduce our characters, talk about our pronouns, and we'll vamp a little and talk about what we've got going on. So we'll start to stage left. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, because I'm not a theater kid. I was like,
Because I was thinking that in my head. I was like, wait.
hi, I'm Tanya. I am your paladin, Celisa Storio. Celisa's gotten like a nap, a beer, and a bath in between weeks, so she feels much better. And I've got super exciting news. Those of you that follow us on Twitter may have seen this, but our season 3 finale will be streamed live at PAX East.
PAX East, yes.
Yes.
So
Boston, Beantown, get ready.
Is it
Beantown, wow.
that's what they call Boston.
Sorry.
So 9:30 on Saturday, Albatross Theater. I know it's late for our usual UK crowd. We're sorry, but this is what we could do to accommodate both our schedule and making sure the show got streamed for you. As we get details on what PAX channel will be in and or D&D, which will probably host us. But 9:30 Eastern on Saturday, so that is March
30th.
March 30th.
March
thank you.
30th.
I don't have a calendar in front of me. And a lot of that means we'll all be at PAX, so hopefully we'll see you there.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Yes, exactly. This is going to be great. Go ahead.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I play Ren Leodon, pronouns he, him. And I will be at PAX with you guys. I'm
you
really
will
excited
be.
about that because like we haven't done like a live show in front of people since like the very first
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
very
the very
first
first
one.
episode.
It's gonna be kind of interesting. We're in season 3, and then like seeing people like there for us.
Oh, yeah.
Kinda exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, so I am Cicero Holmes, as I said before. I am playing Perrin Underbow, your halfling bard. We are both he, him. I'll be at PAX East with these guys. I'll be looking at Fenway Park with my Yankees hat on, looking at you, Red Sox Nation. But before that, the week before, Chi-Town will get some love from yours truly at C2E2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm Surena Marie. I play Ashbourne. I am so excited to go to PAX East with you guys. The last live show I did was with Dungeon Rats, and it was in like a round type of thing. And it was so little, so I'm excited to see who we meet at PAX. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm just excited.
My name is Carlos Luna. Preferred pronouns are he, him. I too will be at PAX. Looking forward to it. I'm just speaking a little bit louder. I have a lav on. So in the chat, if it needs to be louder, let us know. I'm going to try to project
Yes.
theater, acting. Yes. Yeah, and I will also be at C2E2. I won't be performing or anything, but
We'll
I'll
just be walking around.
I'll just be walking around.
I'll be in costume.
Yeah, I like to see how long I can last around a big group of people before I start like falling apart at the seams. But yeah.
Sweet. And I'm Shareef Jackson. Hi. I'm your DM, he, him. Assuming everyone went around already, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You defeated the traffic puzzle to arrive.
there were a lot of puzzles this morning. Yeah, it would be a whole nother show. But let's jump into the recap. So previously on Rivals of Waterdeep.
Second wind.
It's gonna be that kind of episode, guys.
I mean, it comes back down. All right. So, what do you guys remember about last episode? I want to start with Rin, because you probably don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't really.
So you were passed out at the beginning of the episode because you, after Shaka left, you consumed a bottle of wine
Sounds like Ren.
and they brought you in and you passed out. And then you were about to be attacked, and you blinked out of existence.
Sounds like Ren.
Yeah, it also sounds like Ren.
Something
That's
happened to
exactly
Ren.
what I said. Yep.
So we'll see what happens with that this episode.
Okay.
Anyone else? What happened with you guys last time?
We managed to convince Reader to leave the library, in quotes, library,
Lie.
library, to, I guess, it's fair to say under duress. Reader left under duress after we killed. After we killed the, what were they, goblins? Or
Goblins.
They were goblins.
But
were, yeah.
he did say that once he realized, and like I guess maybe regained his memory. It almost seemed like.
Yes. Yeah. So he was lying to you guys a little bit. He did remember some about his previous life, and he recanted it after Perrin rolled pretty well on I think it was persuasion.
Yes.
So he shared that he, used to live in Waterdeep and worked with the Xanathar and was brothers with the bugbear that the party fought earlier, and that he basically hijacked the stone from the Xanathar, ran away, and he said the stone began talking to him, and sort of entrusted him as a guardian because he had a kind of pure heart, and then he ended up in the library.
So the goblins were his captors, he said.
Yes.
Yeah. So killing them was a good thing. I'm just making sure.
but I guess in true Perrin and probably Rin rivals fashion, he proved that he was good of heart, but also that he was looking for the killers or the killer of his brother, who was a bugbear whom he loved, or it was his brother. They had a complicated relationship, but it was still his brother, and he was looking for the killer of his brother. And Perrin suggested that he knew who the killer was, and that if Reader would come with us, that Perrin would disclose who the murderer was.
Yes.
And of course, the murderer was us.
Which, out of character, I forgot. So I was like, ooh, Perrin knows. It was us.
It was us all along.
It was definitely us,
It was
for
a
sure.
mystery even from me.
Yeah, it was definitely us.
Yeah.
Cool.
We climbed a giant ladder all the way out.
Yes.
Celeste was attacked by a goblin on the bottom.
The one I tried to tie up, but it didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah.
yes, but Knock Knock used physics.
He used physics.
That was a really nice compliment for dropping an arrow.
Yeah, but it was exact. It was exact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't stab me. It was great.
Yeah. And we made it to the surface, and there was a parade going on.
Yes.
And
We're by this tower, we're by this giant statue.
Which
Yeah.
is one of the 8 great statues of Waterdeep.
Oh, look at that.
Notes.
What a great memory.
Yep.
What a great memory you have, Surena.
Notes.
Writing notes in your brain.
words that stay.
Yeah.
As I quote Nell.
So you guys saw this huge statue of like a person that looks kind of slumped over a bit. You also saw a large market as well.
Right.
And you guys were kind of participating in this parade.
Yes.
And then you guys saw Duo. You guys
Yes.
remember
Commotion
running
in the
into-
market.
Running into Duo, who was thieving.
Dripping in jewels
Yes, he
and
was-
giving us presents.
Doing a duo thing.
Yeah. Anything else you guys recall?
Oh, I guess one other thing that may or may not be pertinent. So Reader has a book.
Yes, very pertinent. I was going to bring that up.
And Reader has a book, and within that book, Reader can draw things. I'm using, for those people in the chat, I'm using my left hand because I am left-handed.
Whoa.
We're in our right mind. Whoa. But Reader draws in the book, and whatever he draws in the book comes to be, becomes a thing. Ash wanted one of those things to be Rin, based on her memory and Reader's memory. Reader's memory of Rin was a pile of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We almost wound up drawing Rin to disastrous.
A clothes monster.
Yes.
It was pretty close.
But but more importantly, Reader has a book where he can draw things into existence.
Well, not only that, but you saw the previous puzzles that you guys did.
Yes.
With the 4 doors and the ordinal directions.
Yes.
And the lanterns in front of the big door.
Ordinal directions. Yeah. Wow.
Ordinal directions.
I love Shareef Jackson. Shareef Jackson, y'all.
Ordinal.
Mathlooksgood.com.
Yeah. So you basically saw that he created these, and the way that you got out of the library, because he had no idea that these things that he drew actually were real.
Yeah, I think that he does have like some sort of second sight or something that's connected to the stone, and I'm so curious about it.
He has no idea. You guys have no idea,
Yeah.
but we'll see if it, what happens.
Is Reader like Lion-O from? Does he have sight beyond sight? Is the stone the sword of omens?
I mean, the goblins were 4 Pantheros, and you slayed them. You slayed them. Yeah, poor Panthero. Oh, man. All right. So, you guys ready to jump in?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Okay. Oh, that was
Aaron's
very
gonna
quick.
get eaten by a lion.
All right. So, we're going to start with Ren. Okay. So, Ren. I'm laughing because I know what's coming up, and it's pretty funny.
Okay.
Oh, you should be afraid.
Note, when the DM says this, run.
Rin wakes up as a Twitch streamer in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ren streaming Resident Evil 2. Second playthrough with Claire. No. All right, so Ren, you awaken on a road. Above you, you see a large dome, and you see a orc walking toward you.
I feel like Ren wakes up and he's like, "Oh, not this again! I've lost my friends again. Hi, I need some help."
Okay, as soon as you say hi, the scene shifts and it's snowing now. You're in a different part of Nightstone.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I guess this is just my life then. I should really stop drinking. I feel like things are just getting worse. I drink, and then I pass out, and then I end up in Nightstone, and then I leave my friends, and here we are again. It's cold. I'm cold. Yeah, this is my life.
Okay, just standing there, chilling.
Literally.
I mean, I'm gonna start walking around. It's like, well, let's see who's around. Let's see. Can I go? Is that tavern there?
It's right there.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Let's go say hi to the crew. It's just like he starts walking. Like, all right, he's used to it by this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the inn.
Okay, all right. You go into the inn, and you see, a small elf at like a kind of like a podium, and he like says, "Hi, welcome to my inn. Do you have a reservation?"
I do not.
Oh, fancy Ren.
I do not currently have one.
Okay. Okay. I was wondering if you were gonna do that again. But, okay.
But I don't understand why he's disguising his voice. Because no one knows him.
All
His public face.
I want you to make a perception roll.
Okay. Oh. Oops. I should have had that open already. Nope, wrong one. No, it's this one. Perception. Whoa. Wow. Can I roll again? Because it was like under the.
Right,
It was like under the
It was
napkin.
under the napkin.
It was. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It is.
That's a really new one.
13.
Wow.
That's the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah.
How did that even happen? I don't know how that happened. Let's take that off the table. It was under the napkin.
He almost sold me on it though. He
I was
made
like,
it
it
sound like
was.
that was a thing that happened.
It was. He just like roll into a
I'm gonna
napkin.
re-roll it. It won under a napkin.
But 13. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right. So you notice that the innkeeper is sweating, and he seems very nervous, and he like says, yes, we do. Would you like room 102?
I would gladly take that.
Okay, so like he again, like he pulls out this massive book and like says, as long as you sign here, the room's yours for the night. And you kind of see him, he's like really nervous and like you like kind of see him kind of very, very softly kind of like shaking his head like this.
Can I read the small print real quick?
Of course, you should always read anything before you sign it.
Okay, let me. Okay, can I take this over here to read it real quick?
Oh, as long as you don't take it, sure.
Okay. So like yeah, because Ren obviously went through this before, and yeah, Ren is like, well, he literally feels like this is his life, so he's just gonna have to be dealing with this stuff. It's like, okay, well, I'll just sign it.
You should read it.
Do you want to read it?
No, I'll just like literally it says like I'll just sign
Yeah.
it. This is I'm gonna sign it.
Messed up Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's just like this is what you know.
The Keyblade
Yeah, it's like,
World
this is
of
gonna happen.
darkness.
Ren's heart in someone else's.
Yeah. So
Oh my God,
he's
I'm
like
lightheaded.
he literally like looks at it and he's like, okay, well I don't if I don't ever get back to my friends, I can't really do anything, so I might as well just take what I can get. And he signs it and he's like, all right, here you go. Here you go.
Okay. All right. So like he looks at you and says, "Why did you sign it? I told you not to sign it."
Who?
This is what the innkeeper says.
You told me not to sign it?
Didn't you see anything? I'm giving you all these signals.
I'm not very smart. Let's be honest here.
All right. Right when you say that, you kind of hear him kind of like gasp, like, oh. And then you see a sword coming directly through his chest.
Oh.
Okay.
What the hell is going
He
on?
falls over, and behind him is Corsan.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Great to see you again.
Sorry about that. He was not playing our little game the proper way. I trust you will.
Oh no. What do I have to do?
How about you read what you signed?
Okay.
Twice now, actually.
Okay. Well, let's read it. Is that a riddle? To read it twice? Because I just want to I want to confirm before we start.
Have a look.
Okay, I will take a look.
Okay, so as you read it, at first it kind of looks like just like a people signing for like knights, but then at the bottom, what you notice is in really small print, it like says, you know, this contract binds you to Nightstone.
Well, I really should have thought about this.
Look, we need people to play with. We're stuck here. Gratz is off doing whatever. I'm not just gonna stand here with 1,000 souls and just watch you do anything. I have to have fun.
But why do I have to be the one you play with?
Well, well, I'll share it with you. Whatever. Okay. Have you ever heard of the Stone of Galar?
Yes.
Okay. So, we cannot access it. I mean, I'm a half demon, and the stone is very, very smart. But we know other people can. As a matter of fact, everyone in this inn has tried sometime. and they all failed, and they all ended up here. And I have them play this game. That innkeeper's not an innkeeper. He's some random adventurer that tried, and I brought him here. Everyone that you've met are all previous adventurers, but they have to play this game, or else, well, you saw what happened.
So I'm assuming you're gonna ask me to go and get the stone. Is that where we're at? Just let's be clear.
Well, I like you. But yes, I am asking you. But the reason I pulled you back here is because you made a very bad decision. I mean, when you signed this, we're in your head. We can see what you see. And I saw an arrow heading directly toward you. So I pulled you back here. A thank you would be very appropriate, actually.
So you saved my life?
A thank you would be very appropriate.
I appreciate it so much. I don't want to die.
Okay. Thank you. I'll thank myself.
He's so petty.
So petty. He's a demon.
He's very
Just checks out.
So we brought you here. We wanted to, bring you in the same way because it'd be fun. I had a good laugh. But we really need that stone.
What is the deal?
Well, there's one person that can help you find it. And that is that godforsaken woman who took the map that we made for you, particularly for your party. She took it and used it in a way that we never thought. Swapping random people in and out for no reason to feed her and her partner's homicidal thoughts. I'm a half demon, but I have standards.
Dang.
I have ethics. Don't you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
Good. I like you even better now. Okay. So, why don't you check into room 102, and you might see what you need.
This seems very too good to be true. Because if I can take revenge on Melanie, that would be perfect. But the stone, I would have to, I guess, lie to my friends about it as well, wouldn't I?
Do it however you like. Just remember, we see all.
Wait, you see everything?
Everything through you.
His face.
Everything
Very
through,
bad face.
I know, that made me think of what kind of inappropriate things you're doing at night.
Oh, I just got his dance parties.
Yeah, it's like, hopefully you don't see that.
We see everything through your eyes.
Okay, so you guys saw that then. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, I will go to the room and I will start this mission. And yeah, I really want to get Melanie back for what she did because I trusted her.
Okay, great, thanks.
Oh, okay. All right, on my way. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So
On my way, sorry.
So as you're going up to like the room, we're gonna flash back to the rest of the party. So like we're sort of on the outside of this market. The parade is like behind us. And Duo has just, kind of like run up and, kind of showered you guys with these stolen gifts. And I think you had just hugged him, something weird.
Yeah.
Hugging's
not weird.
Hugging is weird. He'd hug you.
Normalized hugging.
Yeah, and he was also asking, who Reader was, because obviously he's never seen him before. Okay, so what are you guys doing after you guys see like Duo, like you see this market, you see this statue? What are you guys talking about?
Do we, having been in Waterdeep for a little bit, would we know where we are in relation to our safe house?
No. You have not been to this part of Waterdeep.
We are lost. Okay.
So like all you know is that there's like a market
Okay.
and there's a large statue there.
Okay.
Duo,
Yes?
where are we?
What do you mean where are we? We're in Waterdeep.
More specifically, please.
Like latitude and longitude? What no, I won't say that.
We need a safe place to regroup.
Look, you guys have been gone for a month, and now you're asking me where we are?
A month?
A month.
seem that long to you guys?
Longer.
month.
That doesn't feel.
You guys left me alone for a month.
Wait, where's Shaka?
So I left from the safe house. I came all the way up here because I know that there's a bunch of rich people up here and they have all kind of things that I can take. You guys abandoned me.
For us, it only seemed like maybe a day or two.
Well, look, I don't know where you guys were. You guys were in a library, is what you said, reading books. I don't know what you guys were doing, but I had to fend for myself.
Where's Shaka?
Oh, well, Shaka, he came and ran back to the safe house, and he gave me this really weird book. And like he like kind of like reaches into his like, you know, he like kind of has on like a messenger bag, I guess, kind of like on his side.
The
And
European carry-on.
and he like pulls out this like you know, it's like a kind of thin book, and the cover is like kind of like it like it alternates in like a black and white, and like he says, yeah, he just gave me this really weird book and he told me to find you guys and like give it to you. I tried to read through it. It's just all these symbols. I don't know what it is.
May I please partake of this book?
Sure, I don't want it. And he gives it to you.
This book feels like there's power untapped.
Okay, great.
So Perrin wants to read the book.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I have to
Yeah, why don't you roll intelligence?
Is this my intelligence die? It is not my intelligence die.
Okay.
But intelligence is a 9.
Okay. You see a bunch of different shapes and some letters that are put together in a weird way, but you can't quite make sense of it.
Huh. Okay.
All right. So at like at this point from the market, running from the market, you see who you remember as Rennie running from the market. Somebody get that kobold. He stole all my stuff. Oh. What are you? How are you here?
We walked.
Your thing didn't kill us. That's how. Your traps.
What
Yeah, I'm
traps?
on to you. Rennie's the tavern guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure I wasn't like yelling at some random guy.
That would have been cool. that would have been cool. Well, you guys I haven't seen you in a month. I don't know where you were.
Everyone's saying that.
Yeah, I was just really quiet because I don't know. They made me think maybe I've been saying days and month wrong for a long time because it only felt like a day for me.
It only felt like a day for me too.
But maybe I should have been saying a month this entire time. Like 24 hours equals a month.
Ash's brain is like short-circuiting. She was a robot this whole time.
Just tell me what happened. Look, I get paid by that stupid barkeep. I have people play this game. I give them a paper. They disappear. I have no idea what happens to them. No idea. All I know is sometimes they come back and they're, what you walked over.
Wait, you've had people come back after you've put them through the tavern?
Well, not alive.
Oh, as bodies for your floor.
Exactly.
Okay.
So how come you guys are alive? What exactly? I have no idea what happens when people actually disappear.
I don't think we should tell him.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Celise is saying that out loud and giving him the like dirtiest look while kind of like getting into a ready stance because she still is a paladin and what he's doing is very, very not good.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious.
Well, how about this? We'll do a little information barter. You tell us like what you know and we'll see if it matches up to what we experienced.
I know nothing.
So
I get paid.
lure
That's all I know.
people to their deaths and you don't know any information about it or at all?
This is Waterdeep. People die every day.
If that's the case, I wonder if anyone would miss you.
Damn.
Well, quite a bit of people might.
Name 6.
Yeah.
In alphabetical order. I'm joking. Don't do it.
Donna Blitzen.
You already messed up.
They don't have to be in order. It doesn't have to be the song
The A
order.
was silent.
Actually, what is the song
Hey,
order?
Donald.
Donner, Blitzen,
Comic Cupid.
Comic Cupid, was there a Vixen?
There was a
Yes.
vixen.
There was a vixen?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
Blitzen
Vixen.
and
Yeah.
Vixen.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the song.
Blinky, Inky, Clyde.
Not the Pac-Man game. That'd be cool though. I was actually trying to remember the Seven Dwarfs, and I realized I don't know the Seven
Happy,
Dwarfs.
Sleepy,
Doc,
I only know
Sleepy,
Grumpy.
Bashful,
Grumpy,
Grumpy,
Trashy.
I only know
Gumby, Gumby.
Grammy.
Flaily.
Buster, Babs, no relation.
I don't know the dwarfs. I'm such a bad Disney fan, I guess. I don't know the dwarfs. Sorry, guys.
Duo, do you know where Zaraj is?
Siraj?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since the apothecary burned down. He just left.
Yeah, it's been a while.
One might say a few months.
A few days. Get it right.
You're so good at science. And yet.
All right, so at this point, Rennie looks at like a reader and says, "Who are you?"
That's my friend.
He can't talk. I'm going to roll deception.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll deception too. I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't know who this guy is.
Ooh, 5.
Wow.
That is 15.
Okay, all right.
16.
Okay, so what is your deception? Because he said you can't talk. What
Yeah.
is your deception?
Oh, I guess all I said was he's my friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not her friend.
all right. Well, why are you? Is he a prisoner?
No, he's visiting. He's related to my mom's cousin, and he's just hanging out for the weekend.
Hold on. He's related to your mom's cousin?
Yes.
So
I don't think that Ash understands family structure.
what would that make him, though, to you? Because you're still related.
My other cousin,
I guess so,
my
right?
like
Oh, on the
second
other
cousin.
side. On the
On the
other
other side.
Yeah,
on the other
my
side.
second
So
cousin.
he's really nothing. Nothing to me. Yes. He's my friend.
He's my friend.
Maybe.
Also a bugbear.
If I roll high
bugbear.
enough, right? So yes.
Yeah. So reader is standing there like, I'm here because I'm meant to be.
He's really like existential and stuff.
I don't know what that means, but I agree.
And like Ash like puffs up next to him and smiles and is like, I don't know what you were up to, Rennie, but we gotta go. We're late for an appointment.
Okay, look, you guys have to tell me what happened.
We don't have to tell you
You
anything.
have to tell me.
No, we
Rennie,
don't.
where
okay.
are we right now?
You're in the castle ward. What do you mean where you are?
Oh, the castle
You're in
ward.
the castle ward.
I knew that.
I mean, the great drunkard statue is right there.
Oh, yeah.
The great market is here. How do you not? Oh, South Dock people.
Oh, hold
I
on.
understand.
Hold on.
People,
Hold
calm
on.
down,
I'm sorry.
sir.
I forgot.
You just think that your sports teams are better up here? One time in 120 years.
I mean, we never have salary cap problems. I'll say that.
The Rooks won one time in the castle ward. Come on, that was a good job.
That was a good one. That was good. I like it.
That was good. Yeah. So he's like, I'm sorry. I forgot. Look, I only go down to that bar because no one knows me down there. Well, they know me, but they're kind of scared of me because I'm kind of important. So I can just run rampant, just lead people, play games, do that kind of thing.
Wait, why are you important? What do you hear? So you don't run a bar, but you're like someone important in the castle ward?
Do you really not know who I am?
I'm gonna tap a random person and ask ask them who
that's
you
good.
are.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
What should I roll?
Oh my God.
I'm just picking a random person. So maybe you want to roll on it. I'm just picking a random
Okay.
person, see if they know.
And meanwhile, Celise is just like, she's just blatant now. Her hands on the hilt of her sword. She's like, I'm gonna kill this dude.
Okay, so are you rolling like just you're gonna grab someone?
I'm just gonna grab the nearest person and be like, "Excuse me, ma'am or sir, or whoever."
See
like,
if they know who.
yeah. Do you know who this person is?
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. It's like, of course I do.
Wait, who are they?
That's Renair. Neverember.
Do you call him Rennie by any chance?
Well, I don't call him that. He goes by that silly name. I address him as the important person he is.
Why is he important?
And you
though?
should too.
Oh, okay.
Does he own a lot of cattle?
Cattle.
Yeah. What makes him important? Does he own property?
He's the son of Lord de Gault.
Son of.
Okay, I need a history lesson. Can I roll history?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna roll history.
Everybody rolls for
4.
Oh boy.
14.
Critical failure. That makes sense.
5.
Oh my god.
The history was the lesson I slept
We're
through.
Southsiders.
Hey, I'm an actual
best.
Southsider.
14.
14? Okay. All right. So you don't get all of it, but you do get some. So what you remember, and like you actually learned this from Zaraj as he was training you, because he was trying to get you up on the lore of Waterdeep so that you can converse with the people, is that Lord de Gault is the previous lord of Waterdeep. So before the current lord, who is L'Oreal Silverhand, who we met when we first came, and she showed us all those maps.
Right.
He was the previous lord. This is his son. He's kind of like a spoiled lord's rich kid, kind of. And also, what you recall is that, actually, no, you wouldn't recall this, so I can't share that with you. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what you get.
Well,
And I'm assuming that you share this with everybody. So you don't have
yes.
to-
So everyone now knows everything that Perrin Underbow knows about Renee and Neverember.
Finally, of course you know who I am.
Well,
I'm famous.
But please,
I'm famous.
please understand, Lord Neverember, that really your job should not be to work in some bar with bodies on the floor. Maybe you should find someone named Ja Rule and start a fire festival.
God.
Did you guys watch that documentary?
Yes.
Oh my
yes,
God. Oh my
yes.
God.
I watched both of them.
I watched both.
I watched both of
There's
them.
two?
Wait, what's the other
there's
one?
two.
One's on Hulu.
I only watched the
They
Netflix
are
one.
super addictive
Yes,
in that
yes.
they're trash fire.
Yes, they are trash with a Y.
Also, I didn't realize. Sorry, we can talk about that later.
Well, one thing I'll say is I knew it was like for rich people to go to, but
Yeah.
they were saying that literally you would pay for these $25,000
Yeah.
places to stay.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know it was that expensive.
Oh.
I thought it was like,
Actually,
maybe
that-
$1,000.
No.
I thought
or
that
something like
didn't. I thought that wasn't that expensive for a rich person though. Like to have like
Oh,
a
it's
weekend,
it's not
like little,
for the people that went. No.
Yeah. Also, Ja Rule was like really in it. Like
Yes,
I remember
yes.
when it all broke. Like there was just like, oh, he just kind of sponsored it, and then like the other guy ran into ground. Like he knew what was going
Oh
on.
yeah. He was telling it. So thanks for bringing up Ja Rule.
Thank you.
His baby girl put it all.
Might run into an NBC. Mimicking Ja Rule. Put it on, man.
Oh, woof. Here we go.
All right, so at like this point, Rennie is very impressed. You know that like you actually can like call him and he says, "Finally, I know you all know who I am. You're just playing stupid because who doesn't know the famous Rennie?"
So, Rennie, do you have like a chill place we can hang out and like get our heads straight? Maybe we'll talk to you about stuff.
I do. Why don't you tell me what happened to you first?
So Perrin's about to roll an intimidation,
Okay.
Oh, dang.
and Perrin rolls a 26.
All right.
And Perrin,
He's so scary. He's so little and scary.
Take me to your house right now.
I just have this like image of this tiny halfling climbing out there.
Child's play.
Yeah.
Perrin looks
what
at
do you-
Rennie
what do you say?
and says, Lord Neverember, do you see my friend over there? The woman, the paladin?
Yeah, she's.
Do you see the look on her face?
Yes, I'm trying not to look at her though.
She looks at me like that, and she likes me. She does not like you. Please do, as my friend says, and bring us to a personal underdwelling so that we could perhaps talk to you about the things that we do know.
All right, fine. Okay. All right, so the Lysinger Theater is a little bit down there. Now, it's kind of condemned at this point because, there was people in there and there was a fire and there was all kind of stuff. So they don't really use it anymore. And it's still guarded because they patrol it. But I'm ready. I can get us in there for sure.
Yo, it really is a personal underdwelling.
Okay. All right. So let's go there. It's just a couple blocks down.
Very well.
A little bird.
My GPS
Wait, was that the GBS sound?
No, that was
He said, I'll take you there.
no, that was
fast travel.
that was Reader's cell phone. He was like, oh, sorry, I forgot.
Reader's running low on battery. No, so Lisa's just like, she doesn't trust this at all. She's just looking all like, did we forget what happens when we just follow people? Like, she's not saying it, but she's giving all that, like, are y'all for real look?
So Perrin picks up on the look. He's becoming very adept at Selise's looks because sometimes she aggressively heals him. And Perrin looks at Celise and looks up at her and says, I know that if anything goes south, you've got us. It's okay.
She gives the most long-suffering sigh in the history of Waterdeep. And, like, she's just walking with her sword, with her hand on her hilt, like, we're going to die. Something's going to jump off. She does not trust any of this.
So is everyone following Rennie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys start walking, you notice that Reader has not moved.
Hey, Reader. What's going on?
I need to go back.
No, you don't need to go back. You're just overwhelmed because this is too much. Here, hold my hand, and we'll walk to the theater together. I just want to get you to a safe and quiet place so we can, you can adjust.
Okay. So he kind of nods, but as you go to reach his hand, you notice about maybe half of his hand is kind of fading away. To the point, to the point that you can't really grab it, and he's like, "I must go back."
What's going on?
Great Scott, let me see that picture of your sister.
Earth angel.
I don't know, but Biff is near. Okay, yeah. So, so like he like honestly has no idea. So like he's like, I don't know, but when I first got to the library, I had to stay to guard the key, and now I fear I must go back. And then he kind of holds his hand up and says, "Take the key. I will go back."
And Ash, she nods and she takes the key and says, get better, okay? As soon as you're whole again, we'll come find you, okay? Because maybe this is part of the stone's magic, and as soon as we get all the keys, maybe you'll be free.
Okay. And he walks back toward that same sort of like area that you crawled up from, and you see him kind of crawl back down into it.
I'll protect this. And she puts it in her pouch.
And right right as he's going down, he kind of looks up, gives you a little head nod.
Yeah.
Crawls down. Crawls down. All right.
Perrin whispers really softly as he's going down.
Don't you do it.
We killed your brother.
That's messed up. He's just like, what'd you say?
I'm actually going to roll to see if he hears you.
Say hello to your mother.
Please.
Wow.
Okay, he does not hear you.
Good God.
Okay, because he definitely would not have appreciated that. Okay, all right, so
That's so dirty.
that's really bad. All right, so as you guys are walking over to the theater, we head back to Rin. Rin, so you know that you've signed this thing to go into room 102. So like you're still sort of in front of the thing, and the innkeeper's body is just on the ground with his sword, kind of like going through it, and Corsan is gone. What do you do?
Well, this is like a dead body, just like right there.
Yep. And everyone else in there is kind of like they're just going about like it's normal.
Okay. Can I go in like the kitchen to see if Frank's there?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's his name, right, Frank?
Yep.
Okay. So he busts open the door
Wow.
real quick. All right, you guys. How are things? How are the raises going?
Okay. So like all the kobolds, they look at you and say, "Who are you?"
I am your manager.
Wait, we haven't had races in 30 years. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, continue what you're doing. And he walks around to try to avoid that question to see if Frank's around.
Okay, so Frank is at his same spot. He's like directly to your left. He's washing these dishes with his saliva. And like right in the top, you like see that every time that he does it, he kind of turns this hourglass because he's trying to like time him. And he just looks at like you and like says, "Raise. I've been trying to get a raise here forever. Can you get us a raise? Is that what you're saying?"
The red Lulu is like, did I do this already? I did do this, right? How did I do this last time? Okay, I'm going to try to do it differently than I did last time. Oh, yeah, I could get you a raise.
Okay.
That's exactly how you do
Oh, you sweet baby angel boy.
Okay. All right. So you roll a perception.
Okay. Oh, okay. I like that. It's 23.
Oh, 23. Okay. So you notice all the kobolds are sweating. They're kind of, just as the innkeeper was, they're kind of just nodding their head, kind of like that. And like they all look very, very nervous, including Frank.
Oh, wow. Okay. Why is everybody so worked up right now?
So, Frank kind of like you like kind of hear it under his like teeth. He's like, "Just play the game."
Okay. What kind of game am I supposed to be playing?
All right. Frank he takes the hourglass and like says, "Wow, well, thanks. You solved the puzzle. You asked me for a question, and here's the hourglass." And he gives it to you, and then he goes back to washing his dishes.
Great. I don't have to figure out this puzzle. Just like takes it, put it in his pocket. Can I run to the room now?
Sure.
Okay, so
There's a lot of people though, so like I'm gonna need you to roll.
okay. Make sure I don't fall or anything.
Athletics. So see if you
okay.
bump into anyone and fall.
8.
Okay. All right. So as you're running, you bump directly into the person that you remember the last time was the owner of the place. And like she's like, "Excuse me."
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, ma'am.
Why are you running in my establishment? We're a small inn, but have some manners.
Oh, apologies. I had to use the washroom and I was trying to get there quickly.
From the kitchen?
Yes.
There's no washroom in the kitchen. Washrooms are upstairs. Who are you?
No one to worry about.
I want you to roll deception.
I don't think it's gonna work for you. Oh, definitely not. That is a 7.
Not your lucky number.
All right, so like she's like and then she like motions toward it's another elf, but this elf is about probably twice the size of you, very very large.
Oh wow!
And you notice that he is wearing something very similar to what you used to wear. He has a magical staff. He has gold ears. He has gold all over. And like he says, "Is there a problem?"
Oh no, sir. I wandered into the kitchen. I apologize. I got lost.
Apologize to the lady.
Like Red in his head is like, what accent do I need to use now? I keep switching.
Good day, man.
I am sorry for bumping into you, ma'am. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Now you can leave.
Yes, sir. he starts walking out like normally. It doesn't run out, but walks out.
Okay. All right. So as you walk out, so how tell me how do you walk out? Do you like run out?
No, I think he just like he like posts up his checks and starts like walking like this for some reason, like he's power walking. Just like out the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you open the door, you kind of hit an invisible wall and you fly back. And I want you to roll a d4.
A D4. Okay. This one. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
I'm scared. 2.
2. All right. So you take 2 points of damage as
Ouch.
you fly back and land on your tuchus.
Tuckus.
On your tuchus. Your tuchus.
Lucas.
Yeah.
That hurts.
It does hurt. And all of a sudden, everyone freezes, and Corson appears and says, "What are you doing?"
I was trying to visit friends that I found last time. I didn't start the mission, but I am on my way to do it. I was on my way to the room to prepare.
What exactly are you trying to do? You checked into 102.
Oh, I just walking around, like just getting the lay of the land and things.
This is my game. You can't lie to me. I saw what you did.
Oh, I
You went
forgot
into
about
the
that.
kitchen?
You could see through my eyeballs. Damn it! He literally says it. Yeah, I apologize. Can we start this over? I promise I will get to the mission right away. I just need to freshen up a bit in room 002.
I think you mean 102.
Oh, 100.
Okay.
It's 102. Whatever the number is.
Okay. Okay. So you would like to start over, you say?
Wait. Start over in what kind of way?
Start over.
Because there's a lot of things I want to restart of my life. Like I want to go back and like try to change some things. Because there's one time I stole from somebody and I wish I didn't. It got me in a lot of trouble. Can we start from there?
Well, I can't control that.
Damn it.
But I agree. We should probably start over. So he snaps his fingers. You awaken outside. You see a dome on top of you and an orc walking toward you.
This is my life.
So put your little head in my
And then get up. Say, okay, we did this before. Where's the tavern at?
Are you asking the orc this? Or
Yeah.
are you just talking out loud?
Yeah, sorry. Where is the tavern at? He's just saying it because he already has obviously seen this person before, so he's just like not gonna even.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you ask that, scene shifts. You're in a different part of Nightstone and it's snowing. You're in front of that inn.
Let's walk it. He starts walking
Are you
in.
power walking again?
Yeah, he's just power walking. He's just so used. It's like a
What's the
routine.
deal
He's
with
just
this
like
power walking?
walking.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. So now you see a different innkeeper. This time it is the person that previously was the owner, and like she's like, "Hi, hello. Can I take your reservation, please?"
He's like, okay, just give me the paper. I'll sign it. I will go to the room that you need me to. Just give me the paper.
Wait, that's not how it works around here. You have to request.
I've done this before. You guys have no reservations, but you'll make one for me, and I will sign it right now. Just give me the paper.
Okay, what room would you like?
Oh, I can choose the room now?
Sure.
Give me 7. I like that number.
The available rooms are 101, 102, and 103.
I mean, if I have to pick, I guess I'll take 102.
Okay. And then she pulls out this huge ledger and she puts it in front of you and like says, you just need to sign.
Oh, here we go again. It just signs it again.
You had the chance to.
Okay. All right.
Could have not signed the paper.
So you sign the
Ren.
paper.
Ren's just following along.
And like she kind of looks like she's like very disappointed. And then like she kind of beckons upstairs and like says, thank you. And then you walk up to your room.
And then like he opens the door. He's like, now I want to finally see what this room looks like because I've never gotten this far. Oh no, last time, yeah. So he just opens up the door and he's like, well, I wonder if this is how the mission's supposed to start.
Okay. So as you walk into the door, you see a very faint image of a woman, and it looks like that she's drawing a statue on like a large paper, and the statue kind of like it looks like it's like tilted down and it's kind of slumped over a bit.
Oh, it's like an image, like, or is she like right there?
It's like a kind of a holographic image, kind of, almost like a dreamy kind of image.
Okay. So like Ren like kind of walks up and tries to touch it.
Okay, you go right through it.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you can hear her like, okay, I just need to just design something directly on the lap of the statue. I don't think anyone will ever find me there. And you see her kind of like like she's kind of drawing like what like looks like kind of a building on sort of the lap of this huge statue that kind of like looks like it's kind of slumped over a bit.
Ren wants to like kind of study it and look at it closer just in case if it's like a clue.
Okay, yeah. Roll investigation.
All right. 15.
Okay, good. All right. So what you notice is that this is one of the great statues that she's drawing. It's located in the Castle Ward, and it's directly south of the main market in Waterdeep.
Okay. Have I seen this before?
You have not seen it before.
Okay. Is there any paper around? Or
There's some paper around.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some paper that's like not part of like this sort of dreamy thing.
Yeah.
It's just paper in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like Ren would probably grab like just like piece of paper, just like kind of draw along with it, just to kind of have it as a memory, just in case.
I want to see how good your drawing is.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What would that be?
Yeah, what modifier would be to draw? What did we use when Shaka drew the
History?
map? Was it like performance or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To see how good it was, it might be performance.
Yeah.
If he was remembering it like word, like it could be history too if you want.
Yeah, Well, I'll let you pick either history or performance as a modifier.
I'll do history. Yeah.
Yeah, so just pick whichever one. Crit fail. Okay.
Maybe you should get a new 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that'll save my life at all.
So you are drawing what you think she's drawing, but like you're kind of so fascinated by like what she's wearing and sort of that you're actually kind of drawing her. So you draw like a image of a her, but you don't draw what she's actually drawing. And you're very proud of yourself. You're like, oh,
I can see that happen.
pretty good. Okay. All of a sudden, Corson's there in back of you, kind of like taps you on the shoulder.
Hey. Hi.
Says, I think you have what you need.
This piece of paper?
Sure. Well, not what you drew on that paper.
Oh, I have enough information to start.
Well, I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Okay. So he snaps his fingers, and you awaken in the library that you were last in. There are some goblin heads on the ground and some decapitated goblin bodies. And there's also a goblin who kind of looks like there's stuff coming out of his ears and his nose, also deceased on the ground. And there's like sort of like a tunnel opening that's leading out of it.
Red like looks around, like, did my friends do this? And how come I didn't get a part of this?
All right.
I really need to stop drinking as often.
Yeah.
I miss everything.
All of a sudden, walking toward you, you see a bugbear that kind of like he like looks like he's like holding a bag, and his hand is like kind of like misty, like a little bit. It like almost looks like it's like partially there.
But he's playing Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's your cousin Marvin.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't think we officially met.
I remember you. You're the pile of clothes.
And like Ren looks down, and's like, okay, well, nice to meet you too.
Yeah. You should be with your friends.
Oh yeah, where are they? I just woke up from a long deserved nap, and I appeared in places that are to be unspoken about. But I'm trying to find where they went. Do you know where they went?
Yes, they went to the Light Singer Theater. If you go down this hall, you can't miss it when you climb up the ladder.
Okay. Well, do you need anything? Like, you're like are surrounded by all these dead things, and you know.
This is my place.
All right, I will let you be here. I will be on my way, sir.
I thought I could leave, and I thought I could.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. You be okay, and I'm gonna go. But thank you for the information.
As you hear Rita sobbing, as you hear him sobbing in the corner, you walk out. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Funny.
All right. So I'm gonna say that you, as you climb like out, you kind of see like your party like kind of really far ahead, and they look like that, like they're walking in the direction of like of this parade, and you run to catch up with them.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys all see like Rin kind of like running to catch up with you guys.
Yeah, I think that like Chip's probably noticed Rin first, and so starts like dashing towards Rin.
Okay.
And is like making yippee happy sounds.
Okay. Can you make some of these sounds?
I don't know what it. Yip yip yip.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what a fox sounds like. Do they bark? Do they? What are they?
I don't know what
I think
do.
they scream. They make like.
That's messed up, right? Oh, he's happy.
Yeah, that was messed up. No, I like the yip yip. It makes you think of Avatar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was,
Which is very cool. All right. Anyone else say anything? You guys see Rin kind of running up to meet up with you guys?
Perrin looks at him and says,
Screaming.
Well, thanks for the welcome back, everyone.
Where were you?
No, Cerise did not scream at you.
Yeah.
She's just giving you very like, where were you, young man look.
Yeah.
Why did you guys leave me again? I was drunk, and you guys were supposed to take care of me.
You blinked out of existence. You were there and you weren't. You keep doing this.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Where were you? Where were you?
I went back to Nightstone again. Yeah, and I did something really bad.
What'd you do? Did you kill a person and stuff it inside another person? That would be really
That
bad.
would be really bad. No, not this time, luckily. But I have to get Melanie. I have to get her.
Yeah.
But also, I need the Stone of Galore.
Why?
And you don't know if I could tell you guys yet.
Oh, you're going to tell us.
Okay.
It might involve something that you guys don't want to get involved in.
Are you messing with shady people? Are people trying to kill you? I'll kill them first.
I don't know, but they might try to kill all of us. So
We can take them.
I signed something, and it might involve the Stone of Galore, and I don't know if something will happen to all of us if I don't do it, or if it will just happen to me, but I could die for sure. So first we got to get Melanie because I want to get her back.
Yeah.
So that's a part of the contract. And then
It was a contract. Contracts always have loopholes.
I don't even have the contract with me.
I was gonna say, can I see it?
I don't even have it.
You signed something, you don't even have a copy?
I didn't say I was that smart. But
Ash knows that.
that is, yeah. The first thing is we have to get Melanie,
Yeah.
and then the Stone of Galore. We can have a discussion about it, but most likely I'll probably take it from you guys and run off with it.
Wait, what?
Thanks for being honest, though.
No, I was kidding. I won't do that. We can discuss it later.
Well,
later.
the stone won't just show up because you want it.
Yeah. You have to be chosen.
Can I be the chosen one?
I don't think it works
Stone? Why are you
that
asking
way.
me?
Well, you guys got to. Well, most of you guys got to touch it, and I didn't.
It
I
doesn't
didn't get
like
to
you.
touch
I didn't get to touch it.
Did you touch it?
I did.
So you tell it to come back, and you too.
Excuse you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you please see if we can bring it back in case? I don't know
So
what
hold
happened.
on. Rin, did you forget that I'm a paladin?
No, of course not.
Then why are you asking me to do things like this?
Because I could die
Wait,
again.
who's trying to kill you? Who did you make a contract with, Rin?
What is his name again?
So wait, you hold on. You signed a contract, you didn't get a copy, and you don't remember who you signed it with?
I told you guys I'm not that smart.
Hold on. Was it notarized?
Yeah.
Because if it's not notarized, I say you could just skip out. How are they supposed to even know that you didn't do your thing?
Because they can see through my eyeballs.
Ew.
What?
Are they looking at me right now?
They
Close your
are.
eyes. What are you doing?
Well, I can't walk like this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Full
bird
time.
box you now.
So I could just pull out your eyes.
I mean,
But I need those to see.
You're the one that was stupid.
I know, but I like my eyeballs.
we're not gonna take them, but we should
Speak for yourself.
blindfold you before we go to our next location.
That's true. Can they hear us too?
That is a good idea. Maybe we should blindfold me so they can't. I don't know if they could hear what's happening, but
They
they can
just said
definitely see. So I will, blindfold me.
Okay.
But just lead me to where
Yeah.
we need to go.
We should put stuff in his ears too.
Oh, like cotton?
Yeah, just for fun though.
Okay.
I don't know if it's what.
Why? Okay, fine. Let's do that just in case because I don't know if they can hear.
If you blindfold him,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you guys don't have materials to blindfold him with.
Oh gosh, I
So-
take my shirt, part
Okay.
of it, and I rip. Not my jacket. My jacket is pristine and
Wait
dirty.
a minute. What about the clothes that Duo gave us?
Oh
Duo just gave
yeah,
us a bunch of crap.
He
that's
did?
true.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'll take some of that fabric and I'll use that to blindfold you.
You're gonna get blindfolded by this pretty blouse.
Yeah, it's like a floral.
and dude was like, hold on, wait, I got that for you, Ash.
I know.
What are you doing?
Duo.
I
Hey,
stole that for you.
and I still have this, and because Duo gave me jewels and stuff too, right?
Yeah, he had a whole bunch
Yeah.
of crap.
I still have all of this and all of this. We just need to blindfold him. Unless you want to ride on his shoulders and close his eyes the whole time.
Well, I'm not getting you anything again.
I'll get you something instead. How about that?
Fine. All right. So Rennie is also getting a little perturbed by this conversation. He's like, can you move it along, please?
Yeah.
We're
walking
just
and
trying to
talking.
blindfold our friend here.
Wow, Selisa's gonna get so drunk the next time she has the chance.
Okay. Yeah. And also, Ren, can you roll perception?
Yep. Oh, why did that was very fun. Okay, 21.
Okay, great. Okay, so as you're running and you see all this stuff, you look to the right and you see, even though you didn't copy it down, you see what it looks like, the same statue that you saw that image of Melanie drawing.
Oh, that was Melanie. Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's what you said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. And
Is this before I went blindfold? I saw it right
Yeah.
before.
Well, no. When
as you
were
were
in
running, as you were
Okay.
running toward them, that's what you saw. Okay.
Oh.
And you rode pretty high, so I'll say that you remember that she mentioned that she was drawing something in like the lap of this thing. And as you look, you like see in the statue, you kind of see in the lap of the statue like this kind of cube.
Okay. Well, yeah, I wanna investigate that. Let me. Okay, yeah.
Like,
where was it?
like now you're blindfolded.
You're getting
so-
blindfolded.
You can tell us
So like,
about
you want to
it.
not
Yeah.
get blindfolded? Do you want to tell them what's going
No,
on?
I think it'd be more fun if I tried to explain what's happening blindfolded.
Okay, sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, guys, there should be like a statue over there.
Knock knock's turning him around like
Right.
a pinata. Are you getting ready for a pinata?
It should be like, do you guys see a statue over there?
Yeah, the giant statue. Yeah.
Yeah. We have to go that way, but then there's like a little, there should be like an opening somewhere, but also leave me where we're going because I can't see. Remember that. So someone hold my hand or something.
And you feel like the cold, almost like metal-like claw of Ren's hand or of Ashbourne's hand grab you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, there should be at that statue. There's an opening there, but like I feel like something with Melanie. She is around here, or she has something to do with it. So let's go investigate over there.
Do you think that she's inside the statue?
We can see. Yeah,
Then we could just push her off.
that works. That works for me.
All right. So Duo at like this point is like, wait a minute, and he pulls out that journal that like Shaka has that they gave, and he starts kind of like paging through it, and like he's like, okay, I didn't recognize this before, but that theater, I think we need to go to that theater.
Yes, we needed to go to the theater.
No, that theater.
The one that we were.
Going to anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where the next.
So I don't think we should go.
Step
I don't
is-
think we should go to the statue. The statue at this point.
But the statue has hidden junk inside of it that we might need.
Okay, I mean, Shaka's really smart.
Shaka's so smart.
He's probably the smartest out of all of us.
I mean,
Well, I don't know.
he probably is.
Let's not be ridiculous.
and the best looking too.
I mean, Knockback's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Okay, so like he like closes the book and he puts it back in this.
I'm willing to go to the theater. As you all know, Perrin Underbill is amazingly good at the theater. So I will go to the theater with Duo.
Yeah, maybe Rin and I can check out the statue.
Okay, and what about Celeste and Knock Knock? What are you guys gonna do?
I'll go to the theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Ren because I trust that if anything jumps off, Knock Knock can take care of people.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Knock Knock is gonna turn to Duo and be like, "Hey, secret Knock Knock Duo adventure."
All right, so then the theater.
And he's just like waiting for Duo.
Hey, I gotta write down this stuff. I gotta write down this stuff on the laptop. All right, so sorry about that. So the theater is.
Wait, what about Perrin?
Well, you said that you're going to
Yeah,
theater.
yeah.
So-
No, I was talking to Knock Knock.
Oh, you going to the theater too?
Yes.
Heck yeah! And he like glares at Duo.
Okay. All right. So let's start with the group going to the theater. Okay. So Randy doesn't care. He's like, okay, well, whoever's coming, just come along. And as you get to like the theater, like you notice, it looks like it's basically kind of boarded up. Like it looks like it's in a lot of like disrepair. And there's two guards that are in the front, and these guards look a little more decked out than most guards that like you've seen. You surmise it's because now you're in a more prosperous area of the city, and they just send their kind of junk guards down to the dock in the South Ward. But like now it's like the actual actual defenders of Waterdeep there. Rennie he walks up to them like, do you know who I am? And like they're just like, yeah. He's like, well, part ways. And then like they like say, oh, and they part ways.
Oh wow.
Wow. Okay.
And you guys get to go directly in the theater.
Oh, we split the party.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
split
the party. Split the party. Split the party. Split the party.
That is true.
We're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, we're big old dummies doing dumb stuff.
I did forget the song. I relinquished my DM title in the middle of the season. Okay, yeah. So Rennie says, "Okay, let's go to the. I usually go in the dressing rooms, because I like to pretend that I'm an actor. So let's go into the largest dressing room, and like he leads you kind of upstairs into one of the dressing rooms.
Do an investigation on this dressing room.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So as you look at the dressing room, you remember that this is the same dressing room that as you were climbing down the theater with Zaraj, that you looked into, and you remember that you saw a little dragon, a little like fairy dragon in there, even though it's from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Because you rolled a nat 20, you remember that, and you say, okay, this is the place.
I'm gonna turn to Perrin and try to convey that to him without letting Rennie know exactly what happened.
Okay.
Perrin, doesn't this room look familiar?
Yes, the room does look familiar, but I think that when the last time I saw it, I sounded a little bit different.
Are you sure? I remember you sounding exactly the same.
You would remember it that way.
I would. Okay, I remember it being that room. I'm gonna look. What was it? It was a little dragon, a little fairy dragon, right?
Yeah, that was flying around.
I'm gonna look for any signs of the fairy dragon, I guess.
Okay.
If it's still there.
Sure. Roll another investigation.
Okay. Ooh, 3.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You see a bunch of mirrors, some actors' clothes around, like a chair, that kind of stuff. All right, so Rennie's like, okay, now that we have our privacy, as they say, what happened to you guys after you disappeared in the tavern?
Oh,
So Perrin looks at Rennie, and he says, Rennie, it's perfectly understandable that you would prefer to underestimate the joys and the performances of great actors and performers such as Perrin Underbow. But yours is something that is left a little wanting. You shan't have what you want. And that is it. Sorry.
Okay.
I feel like you were gonna stab him the entire time. I thought you were gonna kill him the entire time.
Channeling Celeste all around.
That was pretty creepy. Okay, so after you say that, you hear a bit of a giggle coming from somewhere in the room.
No, get out.
I don't like that. I don't even want to look for that. I want to spin around and look. Do I see anything or?
You guys don't see anything. You just
Okay.
hear it. But you can investigate to kind of see if you can see where the sound is coming from.
Where the
though.
sound? Yeah, I'm gonna do
What
that.
part of the room?
Crit fail.
Okay.
What are we doing? Investigation?
Yeah.
15.
Okay. All right. So I'll say it could be sort of on the near the window. I'll say
Near the window.
which is directly across from me. So you don't know exactly where it is, but it's somewhere in that
So
vicinity.
Perrin looks at Knock Knock, and he looks at the window just with his eyes. And then he raises his eyebrows, and that's all he does.
Okay. All right. And then Rennie says, like, who's giggling? Are one of you giggling? Is this funny? Is this a joke?
Hang on, let me tell you in the hallway real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what exactly is funny about this.
Okay, sure.
He takes him to the hallway and then like kind of like gestures to like Perrin like to go check it out.
Yeah.
And while we're in the hallway, I tell the longest version of the story as seen through my own eyes as Knock Knock. And then we were stepping on bodies, and then I looked at one of them, and it was a person with brown hair, and then another person with blonde hair, then another person with brown hair, and then another person with brown hair, and then I stepped on this other. It's like the longest version you can possibly hear.
Every detail.
So Perrin and Duo are still in the room.
Yep.
Perrin goes over by the window. He stealthily goes by the window. Roll for stealth.
Yeah, sure.
He got a 25.
Yeah, you absolutely make it there, and no one notices. I mean, it's just you Duo and a giggle.
Yes.
But okay. So as you go over there, you hear another giggle. And it's like now it's like directly, like the giggle sounds like it's coming from directly in front of you.
In front of me.
Like directly in front of you.
But what is directly in front of me?
So like the like window is like, say, like here, and the giggle is like from between you and the window.
And are there things in between Perrin and the window in that space?
No.
So there is literally nothing there, but the sound is emanating from directly in between this space where there is nothing.
Is it like this right here, like behind you?
Yes.
Like that window right there where you are? Okay.
Yep.
So the space between spaces is what you're saying right now.
Space
Yes.
between
The space.
you and I.
Yeah.
So Perrin looks at the space and says, "Person unknown, you can reveal yourself because you are in the presence of the great and wonderful Perrin Underbow."
All right, roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, I do this. Persuasion, 21.
Okay. So as you are looking at this space in spaces,
Yes.
what materializes is this small little blue fairy dragon. And the dragon looks directly at you in the eyes and goes,
Perrin's unfazed by this.
Side note, is that supposed to be cute or
Yeah.
is it supposed to be scary?
depends what you
What's your motivation?
Perrin is unfazed by this goofy giggling dragon, and he grabs he grabs like a stick that's on the ground, right?
I'll say that there's something that you can use as a stick. Yes.
Right. So he grabs a stick and he casts light on the stick that is exactly the same color as the fairy dragon.
Okay. All right. So it's like a bluish. Kind
Yeah,
of color.
the bluish light.
Okay. And then what do you do with that?
And then Perrin goes back at the.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then flurls the stick around the light.
He flurls it.
He flurls it. Yes. It's a flurl.
Okay. All right. So you kind of see like the dragon's eyes kind of following the flurling
Yes, the flurl.
of the light. Okay.
So Perrin then tries to how big is this fairy dragon in relation to Perrin?
I'd say it's probably like the size of your bottom torso.
Bottom torso, so significant. A little. Okay. So Perrin goes to grab the nape, like the back of the dragon, to kind of like pet it and or grab it.
Okay, roll.
Sleight of hand.
I'll say animal handling.
Animal handling.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
trying to scruff this dragon.
No, I'm not trying to scruff it. Well, maybe, but not like a dog. Not like a dog. You scruff the dog.
Dog.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. You scruff the dog.
Dag. Yeah, I like dags.
Perrin rolls a 6. Well, Cicero rolls a 6 for Perrin.
Okay. All right. So as you reach in, the fairy dragon disappears again.
Oh, okay.
And now you hear like the giggle from a different part of the room.
Oh, from a different part of the room now. Okay.
Yes.
So I still have the stick, or Perrin still has the stick. Perrin flurls the stick. Perrin flurls the stick, and he says,
Okay.
You're both really creepy.
Yeah, both of you.
When you try to be cute, you both are creepy.
Okay. All right. All of a sudden, the dragon appears sort of directly in your face, like kind of like this close.
yes.
And like it says, "Why are you here?"
Oh, no, thank you.
Nope. Hey, I'm wearing my shirt.
Well, since you asked so politely, unknown person, that was a PUP for those people that are following along.
A pup.
Yes, it was
pup.
a pup.
Nice.
Since you asked so nicely, unknown person, then I'll tell you that Perrin Underbow and his friends are looking for a key.
What kind of key?
A key that will help open a lock, like all keys.
Many people come. How are you worthy of this key?
Well, first off, look at me. I am Perrin Underbow. How could I be unworthy? Secondly, we've made it this far. We already have one key. Obviously, we are worthy.
Where's the other key?
Well, it's with my other companions, but we do have it. You're a creature of mystical.
Describe it.
Oh, I don't remember. Well, you got the key. I mean, I saw the key. Perrin saw the key when he.
Describe it.
So Perrin describes the key based on the non-description of the key that we had. All right.
I'll let you roll a history
Okay.
and see if you recall what it looks like.
All right.
Because you were there and there was
Yes.
a very distinct feature of it.
Perrin rolled an 8.
Okay. All right. So how do you describe it? Tell me what you remember about it.
Well, this key had 3 oblong edges, and there was a long barrel, and then there were 2 teeth, as you would, at the end of the key, and then a shopping cart.
Shopping cart.
Yes, it was the key to food. It was key food. Shout out to Key Food, y'all.
Not sponsored.
I don't know what to do with it. All right. So the dragon says, 3 oblong eyes. You have seen this key.
As I have said,
Okay.
please
All right.
understand,
Okay.
Perrin Underbow is not a liar.
Okay. All right. So this fairy dragon is going to cast suggestion on you.
Oh, okay.
And this is so you have a saving throw
Uh-huh.
of 13
13. All right.
with charisma.
Guess what? You're not gonna do that. 13.
Okay. All right. So it fails. And like the dragon's like, smarter than I thought.
What is your name, dragon? Since you are trying to suggest that Perrin Underbow would lie to you.
I have no name. And then you look around, and the room that you were in previously starts to look like you look to the left and right, and you start to see these kind of piles of books that you didn't really notice before.
Do these books look familiar?
They look a little familiar. They look like just like stacks of books that you don't remember seeing when you first came in.
Okay. So where are we in relation to? We're still by the window. Is the window still there? Mm-hmm. The window is still there. So the room physically has not changed. The only thing that has changed is that there are books within the room.
Why don't you roll perception and see if you notice anything different?
Yeah, I need to start rolling on these with this stuff.
You do not.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, you do not. But you do notice that there's piles of books there that you didn't see before. And like a dude was like, "Whoa, what is going on here? This is books. Perrin, do something.
Well,
Take this dragon out."
Well, Duo, as you should very well know, that Perrin Underbow doesn't always have to murder things.
You don't have to murder this thing. We got to get out of here.
Patience, underling.
I'm worried.
Patience, underling. Please,
Very, very good.
please understand that we need to use perfunctory unknowledge. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Unknowledge.
Yeah, unknowledge. Yes. You have to unthink the things. Blue dragon with no name. What is it that you are trying to do? What are you trying to prove? We are here for the key. Please give it to us.
You've done nothing to show that you deserve the key. And then, as you notice the room now it does look physically different.
Okay.
It's starting to look a lot larger.
Yes.
And you no longer hear Knock Knock telling his absurdly long story.
And then we could have picked any letter. It could have been an A. It could have been a B. It could have been a C.
And like it fades out. And like now, in like addition to these books, you start to see a couple of goblin heads on the ground.
All right. So now Perrin's going to roll investigation on the books because this is what he thought before, but he's going to have his suspicions realized. And 23.
23. Okay. All right. So you go to the closest stack of books near you.
Right.
And you see a drawing of a bunch of stick figures that kind of look like they're traveling with a large mass of like people that are all going to the right, and they look like they're going toward what like it looks like a very large like a person. You can't really tell if it's like an actual person, but like it's a person that's laying down and kind of slumped over. And like you see kind of like something in that person's lap.
Dragon with no name. It is pretty unrealistic for you to believe that we are not here for the key when in the books it shows what my friends are doing. We have been and we have continued to do things that have already been preordained. Understand us.
And then
Fall in line.
and then all of a sudden you like hear what he says is true. And you look around and you see Reader.
As you can see, This is a companion, an ally of ours. His name is Reader. We are in his library. We have saved him from his captors. You see their remains.
Okay.
We have received the key.
Okay. And then all of a sudden what pops in front of you as well is Knock Knock and Rennie. And Knock Knock is still in the middle of this story. Not even noticing that the entire
It could have
area
been an
has changed.
M. It could have been an N. OP. Is OP one letter or is it two? Oh, wait, where are we right now? Oh, hey, Baron, what's up?
Yep. And then Rennie's like, what is happening? Where are we?
It's okay. This type of thing happens to us all the time.
Right. And Duo's like, oh, this is cool. He's like, this is really cool. And then all of a sudden, Reader goes like over to the fairy dragon, says, they are the ones. It's okay. And then the fairy dragon at this point, kind of, it looks like it's almost transforming, like it's getting really, really small, and it starts to turn like a yellowish tint, and then all of a sudden it looks like an exact copy of the original key that Reader had.
Oh.
And then it just kind of falls on the ground.
All
I
right.
use my infinity gauntlet to pick it up.
Perrin takes the key. He holds it in both of his hands. And then he holds it above his head.
It goes
Da-da-da, right. Da-da-da-da.
seek the old man behind the waterfall.
Nice, yeah. And then Reader says, I knew you'd be back.
Rita, are we back in your library?
It appears so.
Very well. We need to go.
You can leave the same way that you originally left.
Rennie,
So he's like, what? Because he's freaking out a bit. He doesn't know what's happening.
you wanted to know what happened. Well, here you go. You now see our friend who had to leave. You can sit and talk with him. He knows everything that has happened or is going to happen.
No way. I'm following you. I don't know what this is. We got to get out of here. I'm not staying in this crazy library.
Well, Lord Neverember, didn't you want to know about everything that was going on?
I want to know a lot. I don't want to know in some dingy, shape-shifting library. We got to get out of here. Are we even in the theater anymore?
No, we're well, I actually don't know where we are. Also, I don't know how much time has passed because last time we were in here, it was felt like a couple hours, but apparently it was a month. So I might be 100 years old by the time we get out of here.
I want to cast suggestion on Rennie.
Sure.
So he has to do a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Fails.
Rennie, I suggest that you learn everything that you can from our friend Rita. And you stay here until you do.
Oh,
Wow.
how long does suggestion work?
8 hours.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Solid work day.
So he goes up to Reader. He kind of sits down on the ground and he says, teach me. And then Reader turns to you and kind of glares a little bit. He's kind of and then he starts talking to Rennie.
Rita, enjoy your friend. Take care.
And
And then we leave.
you guys leave.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Dude, Perrin, that was so messed up.
And on that messed up point, that is where we're going to end today. Sorry for starting a little late. But yeah, so we have the the theater people leaving. We have the other squad on the way to see if Melanie is on the lap of the thing, and we have Ren, with them as well, out of Nightstone again. So, all right. Don't know if we have time for questions.
Sure.
But
Shoot your shot.
Yeah. If you have a question that you want to ask to our characters, please type question in the chat, and the person that you are directing that question to the character that you're directing that question to, and then we'll answer. We have a couple minutes because I know that we're a little over, but so if you have any questions, let us know. Wow, I was not expecting you to leave Rennie with the, but
Yeah, time is going to be different too. It's going to be like 8 years when he comes out.
That's true.
That's all I can think about.
that's what I was thinking about as well.
Oh my God, that's messed up.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Question for Rin: how old are you?
Oh, well, I guess I can answer a character, but I think Ren is 16.
I remember him being
Yeah, I think
16 or
it's like
17.
He's like
16.
super young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Very
but
young.
he's
He's
like
super
old,
young.
like old in elf years. But
No, he's young, and so elves live long times. But
Yeah.
he is a young elf.
Yes.
it's the other way around.
So
No,
he's
so
a
you're
young
like
elf.
probably like 50 in human
Yeah,
years,
that's
but
right.
like
Sorry.
you're
Yeah,
17
yeah.
years old.
All right, so someone wants to know how old
How old
everyone
all of us
is. So I guess let's go around and give. You don't have to give an exact year.
Yeah.
Celise is in her late 30s.
All right.
Perrin is in his late to early 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd be like that. Yeah.
I think that Ash is just like a year or two older than Ren, so she's like I think 18, 19.
Yeah, I think Knock Knock would be in his 30s too, because he's not that old. Yeah.
But he's also a half orc.
Yeah.
So we're just the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes the most sense.
And how old is Shaka?
Shaka's like in his late 20s.
Okay.
Late 20s.
I have so many questions for Shaka.
So many questions.
Yeah, it'll be
Question for
it'll be interesting.
Ooh, question for
Question
Corson.
for Corson, the person that Brandon cannot remember. How else have you kept yourself entertained?
That's a good question.
Okay, sure. Great question. Well, I'm a fan of puzzles, so I like this in thing. I like switching people around, having them do my bidding, and if they don't, chop.
You guys ever seen the Twilight Zone movie?
From the 80s?
Yeah.
Yes.
With the little boy who
Yes.
like can control like
Well,
every space
everything,
and time.
yes.
Yeah, that's what that scene reminded me of.
Yeah.
It's just like
It
the
might-
family like pretending to be happy around him. And
Yes,
stuff.
that's right.
It might have
actually
been
remember
in
Oh, really?
inspiration.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah, it might have been an inspiration because there was a I don't know if you guys watched Supernatural at all or have ever
Yeah,
watched it.
supernatural.
But in one of the earlier seasons, there was a character named Lilith that kind of did a similar thing. She like possessed like a girl, and she would just terrorize the families. And they had to like eat with her and like play with her.
Oh, so scary.
All right, question for Ashbourne: how do you view your party members? I'm guessing you see Rin like a little brother.
Yeah, that's exactly how I see Ren. He's we're pretty close. I see Celise as an older sister who's has seen more life than me. Yeah, and then I see Perrin like a trusted business partner and advisor. Knock Knock like your party friend. Like you go out and like yeah, you know what I mean? Like
You pregame with.
yeah.
Nice.
And what about Shaka?
Oh, Shaka. Shaka is like, he's like the professor of the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Nutty Professor. Possibly. Very good movie. I like Nutty Professor 1. It's pretty good. Yeah. All right. So if there's no other questions, let's go around the room and tell what everyone's up to. Starting with Tanya.
My name's Tanya. I'm your Paladin Celise. I am going to be at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas on March 10th, so I will miss that episode. And then I go to Game Developers Conference, come home for a weekend at C2E2, and then go to PAX East. So no one's going to see me in March.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I played Ren Leadon. I will be at PAX East, St. Jude's Summit, and Gamer X, where I'm the guest of honor. So yeah, I forgot to talk about that.
Awesome stuff.
Congrats, you two.
Yeah, so I'll be in New York for the
Congratulations.
first time ever. So
Oh,
I'm
wow.
really
Are you
excited.
going to New York?
First time.
Yeah, I'm going like straight from St. Jude to Gamer X. So
Nice.
it's gonna be quite a
Nice.
week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, man.
I am Cicero Holmes. I play Perrin Underbow. Yeah, I do that. Originally a New Yorker. Never lived in Boston. Don't like all things Boston, but I will be in Boston for PAX East. Only the second time in Boston ever for this guy. And the week before that, I will be at C2E2 right here in Chicago. And other than that, you can hear me or see me on Thursday nights on twitch.tv/Spawn on Me on the Spawn on Me podcast with this guy right here. And Tuesdays on podcast form, and also the Discovery Debrief podcast, where we talk about the latest Trek into the world of Trek, Star Trek Discovery.
Awesome.
I'm Surena Marie, played Ashbourne. It'll be my first time going to Boston. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I think I am planning on attending C2E2. And you can catch me on Monday nights on the Twitch channel Chales from the Grim as we play a campaign of Lady Blackbird. It's really great. It's an interesting system. I should run it for you guys. And then every other Tuesday with the Dungeon Rats.
Yeah, my name is Carlos Luna. You can find me on social media under Carlos Crits. You can check out my podcasts / live stream, The Dungeon Rats on Tuesday, like every other Tuesday. We don't have one this week.
No, it's next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
And you can see me on Wednesdays on this channel. I am a cast member on Jace Bellerin Must Die. We just started. We just had our first episode last Wednesday. Yeah. Other than that, I'll be at PAX with everyone else, and also C2E2.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm Shareef Jackson, DM. You can find all my stuff at shareefjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com. There's a link on the top that says projects. It has links to all my stuff, including Spawn on Me podcast, The Gaming Looks Good, the YouTube series that I do as well, and of course this rival stuff, and all my sciencey and mathy goodness there as well. And I'll also be at like PAX East, might be at C2E2 as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, we will be there. And with that, we are out. See everybody next week. We will have Cicero as the DM next week. So that should be fun. And
Oh, shit.
hell yeah.
It's next week.
Yes, it is next week. So I'll be preparing something for him to run next week, and then I'll be back the following week. So peace out, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Bye.